Moving on now, Pakistan has reached a staff-level agreement with the International Monetary Fund to resume its loan process that will invest $1.17 billion into the struggling economy. An original $6 billion bailout package was signed by former Prime Minister Imran Khan in 2019, but repeatedly delayed action when his government took a step back on subsidy agreements and failed to significantly improve the tax collection. The new agreement follows months of deeply unpopular cutbacks by the government of Shehbaz Sharif, which took power in April and has effectively eliminated fuel subsidies and introduced new measures to broaden the tax base. The IMF has also agreed to increase the loan program by $1 billion, taking it to a total of $7 billion and extend it through June 2023. Pakistan is desperate for international support for its economy, which suffers from poor revenue collection and diminishing foreign reserves to pay its crippling debt. The new Sharif government has slashed a barrage of subsidies to meet the demands of global financial institutions, but risks the wrath of an electorate which is already struggling under the weight of double-digit inflation. Successive administrations blame their predecessors for the country's economic condition, but analysts criticize decades of poor management and a failure to tackle corruption and widespread tax avoidance. In a bid to secure the IMF loan, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has now imposed 3 fuel price hikes and raised the cost of electricity to effectively end the subsidies introduced by Khan. Islamabad has so far received $3 billion from the program, but with the facility due to end later this year, officials sought an extension until June 2023. Now, for more details about what's happening in Pakistan, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has sent us this report from Karachi. Listen in.
Pakistan and the IMF have reached a staff-level agreement. This agreement is yet to be ratified by the IMF board, but in the staff-level agreement, it has been agreed that the loan will be increased and that it has also been the time period has also been increased by a year. The return time period has also been increased by a year. Now, this has been confirmed in the IMF statement as well. The Pakistani Finance Minister Miftah Ismail also confirmed this in a tweet. The Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif congratulated Miftah Ismail and his peers on this achievement. Now, with this staff-level agreement, the threats of Pakistan defaulting have now cleared up, and that the Pakistani Finance Minister says that with this agreement, there would be considerable relief that will be given to the common public. They've borne all of the hardships, and now it's time for them to enjoy the relief that the government is planning to give. Anas Malik in Karachi, Pakistan for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.